Okay. Is it already rolling?
Whenever you're ready, yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. Hey. So for today, I think we will start out in a child's pose. So totally up to you whether you want the knees to be narrow or a little bit wider. Arms can reach forward, they can reach back, or you can bring them underneath the head for a little bit of support. And we'll just take a few moments here just to kind of sink into the posture, to really let the body soften. And tuning into how we're feeling right now. How's the body feeling? How's the mind feeling? And then bringing the attention to the breath, feeling each and every inhale, each and every exhale, softly slowing it down, making the breath a little bit longer, a little bit deeper. And then when you're ready, start to bring a little bit more activity into the posture. Start to softly reach the arms forward, drawing the hips back, creating lots and lots of space through the sides of the body. Taking a deep inhale and a long exhale. Softly walking the hands a step or two over to the left. Holding onto the space through the sides. Gently breathing into the right hand side ribs. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Softly walking the hands through the center and a step or two over to the other side. That space, breathing into the left hand side ribs. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Gently bringing the arms back into the center. Really grounding the hands and then slowly rising up onto the hands and knees, coming into a tabletop. Take a few moments here just to sort of feel your grounding, maybe spreading out the fingers a little bit, rooting down through the hands. And let's warm up the wrists a bit, softly rocking the weight forwards and back. Really tuning into that movement, maybe taking it side to side. Maybe drawing some little circles with the chest over the wrists. Really paying attention to that movement. Nice. And then just in your own time, letting that movement turn into cat-cow. On the inhale, opening the chest forward, arching through the back. On the exhale, rounding, pushing the mat away, scooping the tummy up. Inhaling, opening across the chest, widening across the collarbones. Exhale, round. Keeping that movement going, soft and steady, maybe even closing the eyes. Really tuning in. And perhaps you notice that the body's craving just a little bit more. Maybe you want to add in some little wiggles, some additional movement. And feel free to experiment a bit here. No right, no wrong. Just move mindfully, see how it feels. One more full round of breath. And then softly walking the hands just a couple of steps further in front, keeping the hips over the knees. And softly sinking the chest down towards the mat. So we're going to come into a puppy pose and keep the hips up. So yeah, puppy posture. So keeping the hips over the knees. Slowly sinking the chest down, but keeping it really, really active here. So hugging the upper arms in, hugging the lower ribs in, drawing the hips back, really lengthening up through the sides of the body. So you're holding it super, super actively. Elbows off the mat to begin with. Nice. Breathing. Deep inhale. And then on the exhale, you can let it soften down a little bit. Nice. A full round of breath here. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Softly sink the hips back over the heels, coming into a child's pose. Nice. A breath here. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, slowly rising up onto the hands and knees, coming into a really strong tabletop here. So really pressing the mat away. Really nice space across the chest and a little bit of a lift in between the shoulder blades. On the inhale, sending the right leg back and the left arm forward, so lifting the foot off the mat. On the exhale, slowly drawing the knee and the elbow in underneath the body. Inhale, extending it back out long, so really push the mat away with that right hand, yes. Exhale, drawing it in, scooping the tummy up. Inhaling to extend. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, extend and hold. On the exhale, pointing the toe, bending the knee, and we're gonna reach for the foot behind the back, maybe grabbing a hold of it. Nice, allowing the chest to lift up a little bit. Softly pressing the foot into the mat. Beautiful. Deep inhale. Exhale, gently letting go of the foot, but keeping it lifted, hand to the mat. Inhale, see if you can engage the glutes a little bit, pressing the leg up a little bit higher. And exhale, bringing the knee to the mat and the hips back over the heels into a child's pose. A breath here. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, slowly rising back up into that strong tabletop. Exhale, hold, really pressing the mat away. Inhale, sending the left leg back and the right arm forward. Really finding this length from the heel through the fingertips. Exhale, slowly drawing it in, squeezing it in underneath the body. Inhale, extend, being careful not to dip the chest. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, extending, slow and steady. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, extend and hold. Exhale, pointing that toe, bending the knee, reaching for the foot. Nice, softly lifting the heart up, pressing the foot into the hand. Nice, really seeing if we can maybe lift the knee up a little bit higher. Deep inhale. Exhale, letting go of the foot, hand to the mat. Inhale, pressing the leg up a little bit higher. Exhale, knee to the mat, hips to heels, child's pose. Nice, letting it be quite a soft one here. Taking a full round of breath. And just in your own time, taking it all the way up into a downward facing dog. Reaching the hips up high, lengthening up through the upper body here. Softly wrapping the upper arms in. Holding it for a moment in stillness, really assessing how the body's doing. And then maybe you notice that the body wants just like a little bit more. Maybe adding in some little wiggles, a soft paddle through the feet, a little wiggle of the hips, anything that feels good. Nice, keeping the breath steady, and then slowly, slowly walking the feet forwards towards the hands, one step at a time. Spreading the weight through the feet, bending the knees a little bit, really letting the upper body hang heavy. Maybe a little shake out through the shoulders, a little shake out through the head. And then slowly, slowly rolling it up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Coming all the way up into standing, dropping the shoulders down, standing tall. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, floating the arms up high. Exhale, soft knees, folding the body forward. We're going to bring the left hand into the center of the mat. Inhale, reaching the right arm up high, option to straighten out through the right knee. Exhale, right hand down onto the mat. Inhale, left arm reaches up high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting the chest halfway, drawing the shoulders back. Exhale, softly stepping the left leg back. Stepping the left leg back. Yeah. Rooting down through that front foot. Inhale, lifting the chest, reaching up through the fingertips, coming into a lunge. On the exhale, super, super slowly, we're going to lower the back knee to just hover above the mat. Inhale, pressing it back up high. Exhale, lower, hover and hold. Deep inhale. Exhale, lowering that back knee all the way down. Inhale, lengthening up through the upper body. Exhale, option to take it into like a little bit of a back bend. Inhale, hold. Exhale, bring the fingertips down onto the mat. We're going to tuck that back toe. And then inhale, straightening up through the legs. Rooting down through that front foot, encouraging the right hip back. Holding it here. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale, bending into the front knee, reaching for the top of the mat. Inhale, floating the back leg off the mat, reaching it up high, pointing through the toe. Exhale, softly stepping it in. Nice, folding it forward. Bring the right hand into the center of the mat. Inhale, reaching the left arm up high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting the chest halfway. Exhale, softly stepping the right leg back. Inhale, rising up with control, reaching up through the fingertips. Exhale, slowly lowering that back knee to just hover. Nice, inhale, pressing it back up, really squeezing through the thighs, through the glutes. Exhale, lower down, hover and hold. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly lowering the knee all the way down onto the mat. Inhale, creating a little bit more space through the upper body. Exhale, option to lift the heart just a little bit higher. Deep inhale. Exhale, bring the fingertips down onto the mat, tucking the back toe. And then inhale to lift the back knee off the mat. Nice, working towards straightening out the legs, but maybe they're a little bit soft. Nice, encouraging that left hip a little bit back. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale, bending into that front knee, reaching for the top of the mat. Inhale, shifting the weight, reaching the back leg up high. Exhale, softly stepping it in, folding over. Keeping the knees a little bit soft here. And then slowly rolling it up through the spine. Coming all the way up into standing, dropping the shoulders back. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, bending the knees, sending the hips back. Exhale, taking it a little bit lower, really squeezing the thighs, squeezing the glutes. Deep inhale. Exhale, taking it a little bit lower still. I know this is everyone's favorite. Deep inhale. Exhale, let's take it all the way down into a seat. Feel free to use the hands. You can bring them behind, yeah. And then squeezing the thighs together, floating the feet off. Deep inhale. Exhale, option to hold it here, or you can extend the whole body out long. Inhale, drawing it back in, squeezing the thighs. Exhale, extend. Inhale, drawing it in. It's better when you smile, I promise. Exhale, extend. Inhale, draw it in and hold. Nice. Just a breath here. Deep inhale. Exhale, either crossing the legs or you can sweep them around. We're going to step it back into a plank. Nice, holding, pressing the mat away. Deep inhale. Exhale, option to bring the knees down onto the mat, lowering the chest just a third of the way. Inhale, pressing it back up high. So we're going to take it back into the plank. And then exhale, lowering all the way down onto the tummy. Nice, inhale, lifting the chest, floating the hands off. A little bit of a squeeze in between the shoulder blades. Exhale, lower. Staying on the tummy, reaching the arms back, palms facing up. Inhale, lifting the chest, lifting the legs off as well, pointing the toes. Nice, holding for an extra breath here. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower, hands underneath the shoulders, taking it up into a downward facing dog. Nice, holding it here for a moment. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, reaching the right leg up into the air. Exhale, drawing the knee in towards the chest, shifting the weight forward. And so keeping the leg off the mat, really pressing it away. Inhale, extending it back up high. Exhale, drawing the knee back in, shifting the weight. Inhale, extending it back up high, three-legged dog, holding it here. Exhale, pointing the toe, bending the knee, and you can start to stack that right hip on top of the left, reaching the knee up high. Try to wrap the right shoulder in a little bit, yes. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly drawing the knee in towards the chest, this time bringing the foot in between the hands. Inhale, rising up, coming into a lunge. That's all right. Exhale, twisting it open to the right. Deep inhale. On the exhale, you're going to drop that back hand down, reaching the top arm up and over. And then on the inhale, taking it forward, reaching for the top of the mat, and then floating the back leg off. Option to hold it here, or you can bend that back knee, see if you can grab a hold of the foot. Yes, softly pressing the foot into the hand. Nice, deep inhale. Long exhale. And let's let it go, stepping it back. You can take it through a vinyasa, or you can take it straight up into a downward facing dog. Holding for a moment. Checking in. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, reaching the left leg up into the air. Exhale, drawing the knee in towards the chest, really scooping it up. Inhale, extending it back out long. Exhale, drawing it in. Inhale, extending it out long, holding it here. Exhale, pointing the toe, bending the knees, starting to stack the hips again. Yes, keeping the shoulders steady. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly drawing the knee all the way in towards the chest. Gently bring that foot in between the hands. Inhale, slowly rising it up into a lunge. So keeping that back foot down first, rising up. Exhale, twisting it open to the left. Deep inhale, really expanding. Exhale, bring the back hand down, reaching the front arm up and over. Inhale, taking it forward, hand to the mat, and then slowly floating that back leg off. Nice, maybe holding it here, maybe bending that knee, reaching for the foot. Yes, I mean, this would be a lot easier if we could use the blocks, wouldn't it? Breathing steady. Deep inhale. Exhale, softly letting it go, stepping it back, maybe vinyasa. But then let's take it into a child's pose. Nice, a moment here. A moment to check in. Checking in with the body, checking in with the mind, checking in with the breath. Taking a deep inhale and a long exhale. In your own time, slowly rising all the way up into a downward facing dog. A breath here, and then just however you want to get there, stepping or softly hopping the feet forward. Nice, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bending the knees, sinking the hips back, coming into a chair pose. Exhale, taking it lower again, holding it low. Last time. Deep inhale. And then exhale, we're going to bring the hands onto the mat, have them a little bit in front of the feet. So we might play around with our crow a little bit here. Maybe we take the feet out into a squat. Or maybe we want to play around with our crow. Taking the knees onto the upper arms, shifting the weight forward, and then maybe playing around with lifting one foot off or both, depending on how we're feeling. Nice. Yes, push that mat away. Yes, and then bringing the feet onto them. We're going to sink the hips back, coming into a seat. Bringing the hands just behind the body. Inhale, lifting the hips, lifting the heart. So really scooping the back of the body up, opening up across the front of the body. Breathing. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly bringing the hips down and just in your own time lower down onto the back. Nice, drawing the knees in towards the chest. Maybe circling them once or twice. And then softly extending the arms out to the sides. And then slowly lowering the knees over to the left, coming into a gentle twist. Breathing. Allowing the body to soften here. Deep inhale. And a long exhale. Softly bringing the knees through the center and all the way over to the other side. Finding that softness. Allowing the shoulders to melt down. One more full round of breath. And then slowly bring the knees back into the center, maybe hugging them in, maybe circling the knees a few times. Whatever feels right for your body today. And then maybe giving the body a great big squeeze before you let it release down into your Shavasana. Allowing the legs to extend out, the arms to fall softly on either side of the body. Closing the eyes. Letting the back of the body grow heavy. Letting it sink down. But maybe there's a sense of lightness to the front of the body. A spaciousness. A sense of grounding, yet also this sense of freedom. Very, very gently, starting to deepen the breath. Bring just a little bit of movement back into the body. A soft wiggle of the fingers, the toes. Maybe even taking a full body stretch here, whatever feels right. When you're ready, making your way to lie on whichever side of the body calls to you at this very moment. Giving yourself a bit of time here. And just when you're ready, coming all the way up into a comfortable seat. Bring the palms together at the heart center, softly bowing the head. And let's take a moment for a gratitude practice, thinking of something or someone that we're truly grateful for today, big or small. Bring the thumbs to touch the forehead for kind thoughts, to the lips for kind words, and to the heart for kind actions. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's lovely.
Oh, good. Thank you. I don't have anything in my teeth, do I?
Nope.
Sweet.